Okay, so we are going to be continuing our painting called 16th, the view from 16th density. And we began yesterday. We painted a background and we did the circles to represent the different dimensions that I saw. And they were basically a bunch of globes, which are the different densities, and they were going very slowly around in a circle. And each density has more densities within densities. So there were sub-densities. And I used black oxide paint for the background. And then I used this paint, glitter paint by Sulin called Onyx. And it's black glitter. Because there was a darkness around, but it was the globes were giving out a bright light. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna put this down here so you can see the painting. Here's the painting. All right. Um, okay, this here is my tab that I'm using to stream on Instagram. Okay, so this is the tab painting. Just making sure you don't get them mixed up. All right, so let's get going. So I'm going to use white paint and I'm going to fix the circles because they need correcting. Oh, this is not white paint. All right. Okay, so that is not white paint. So I'm going to go get the white paint. Okay, so I got the white paint. I had something that looked like white paint, but it wasn't. Okay, so I'm going to take some white paint out and put it on this palette. Yes. All right. Okay, I have another paint that looks like white paint, but it's not. So I have the white paint now. Okay, so I'm going to take some out and put it on my palette here. And this is a very thick white paint. And I like working with thick paint. It's buttery, soft paint. Okay. Okay, so I have paint, palette, some white paint, like that. like this much here, this much here. And I'm going to use a finer brush that I've been working with yesterday. This is the brush I'm using. And most of my brushes I got from Jerry Atsurama. This is not a sponsored video. Okay? So this is the brush I'm using. It's a thinner brush. Most of my brushes have a lot of paint on it, so I can't see the number on this. It says number 2. So it's a number 2 brush. It's very thin. Don't know if you could see it here. It's a very thin brush. Okay? So let's begin. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I was putting the black paint on yesterday, it's smudged. It smudged the circles, and they're not circular. They're not that much circular anymore. So I'm going to put this on it and make them as circular as I can. It's when I'm done it, they most likely will not be perfect circles, but that's fine. I don't work with perfection, so I'm not trying to achieve it in 3D. There is no perfection. It's an illusion of perfection. But once we get to the other dimensions, there is perfection. So trying to achieve perfection in 3D is it's not wise. I mean, you can do as as good as you can, but just know it will not be perfect. Perfection is achieved at a different dimension. Of course, people would like to say they have achieved perfection, but have they really? Most of them have not. All right, so I'm just going to do the outside because the rest of it will be painted on. It have different paint on it. And these gloves are different colors, so I'm going to put a lot of different colors on them. And they were glowing, so it's mostly going to be like pastel colors to represent the glowing. Actually, I'm going to use different colors of metallic paint, maybe mixing them in with different colors that I need to achieve the colors that I saw. Okay. All right. So if you have gotten this far, all we are doing is fixing our circles so they look circular. That's going to take a minute. Of course, as we said yesterday, as I mentioned yesterday, sometimes things you want to achieve takes time. You have to be willing to take the time to do them. All right. So on YouTube, I had signed in on a different account. So that was the mix-up. So I could get started now. All right. Okay, I'm going to do the big circles first. And then I'm going to do the smaller circles. Okay. I'm going to move this around so you can see it where I'm at right now. Okay, so I'm doing this circle here. So fun. So I had a lot of fun learning about different things in different realities, which includes this one. So, all right. So we're just going to do this for a little while. Just relax. If you have any comments, please feel free to comment on YouTube. I am on YouTube at Finger Fluid Art. If you want to join me on YouTube. And I am on Instagram also at the same time at Finger Fluid Art. I do have a Pinterest store now, so you can purchase my art on Pinterest. Okay. Now, what I'm noticing now is okay. So I'm noticing that I have made some black paint as well, so I'm going to get that. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna use the white paint for now. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's continue. All right. So, probably gonna have to paint it over with the black on the edges. I guess you could keep doing that for a little while until you get tired of it, and then you're like, oh, can't get this perfect, so let me leave it like that. And that's a lot of times that's the conclusion you have on there. Can't get this perfect. Let me leave it alone. You spend years trying to perfect things. Of course, you can get it to a point where you're satisfied. And that's a different story. That is not perfection, is it? That's just you being satisfied with the way things are, which is not always perfect. Okay? Need to bring this a little closer so we can see it on Instagram. Oh dear. That's why a lot of people are OCD. Some people come from a place where things are perfect and they come to Earth. And you're like, why can't this thing work the way it worked? And where I was before, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying that. Come from another dimension where things are perfect. And you're here and you're like, gee, what's wrong with this? You try very hard to get things to be perfect and it doesn't work out. And you're like, why is that? Why isn't things perfect here? What's wrong here? Nothing's wrong. You're just on Earth. That's all. You have to make peace with that. You're just keeping OCD. Of course, on Earth there are places where they need people to be a bit on the OCD side, right? Doctors and what do you call those people that do catering? Caterers, yeah. some chefs. Yeah. So there's a place for them on earth. Not so often they're not very happy here. And to go through therapy. Once you go through therapy, it helps a lot. May not solve the problem completely. It helps. One thing that's very therapeutic is art. I'm trying to do these circles and they're messing up as I'm doing them. In heaven, you have paint brushes that just do what you ask them to do. But of course, in heaven, it's full of light. If you're trying to do art like on earth with shadows, it's not going to work out too well for you there either. Because it's a place of light. So you have to make adjustments wherever you go. And then you move on. Move on to something different. They just have some glitter in it. Some dark glitter. Okay, so I'm making a mess as I try to fix the painting. So when I'm done with the white, I have to get some black and go over it again. Excuse me. And this is okay. So let me see what I can do here with this circle. This is a thick buttery paint. It covers the black. When it dries, I will see exactly what it looks like. All right. That is interesting. Anyway. All right. We would play tag in the rain. And we would enjoy ourselves. And so when it rains, we have that memory. A good memory. Don't have to complain about the rain. Every time it falls, just be thankful and go walk in the rain. If it's not too cold, walk in the rain and enjoy the rain. What's the purpose of complaining all the time about everything? Of course, in America, you have freezing rain, so that's not fun. Freezes the road, freezes the cars. Very dangerous. I'm going to turn the painting here this way. Yeah, that's not help at all. All right, here we go. All right, so let me move this. Move this on. Okay, and the glitter, I'm gonna put some Mod Podge on it. Mod Podge here. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna put some Mod Podge on it, and a little closer. Yeah, Mod Podge. Mod. You could also use gloss gel. That's what I use sometimes. Gloss gel. This one is by Soho. posture. Okay. And I will put it wet the painting and put the glitter on it so the glitter stays. Okay. I have a video that shows you how to do that, but I'm going to be doing it in this one. I'm just fixing the circles. Art takes time sometimes, you know? I mean, I try to do finger fluid art, which is a lot simpler than a lot of art, a lot of complicated art. I began doing uh, fine art and I got very frustrated with it. I enjoyed doing abstract, but I really wanted to create beautiful painting of my surroundings, you know, flowers and trees. But taking hours upon hours, just trying to get a petal the right color. And oh my goodness gracious! And I saw this other artist. He was very good. He was using oil painting, and he was a Russian, but he was in France doing art classes in France, and he was painting with his hand, and using paper towels and whatever. He hardly used a brush except to make branches. And I'm like, I'm going to the store and buying all kinds of brushes, you know, thinking it would help. And he is creating these masterpieces just with his hand. I'm like, I prayed and I asked the Lord, you know, God, give me an art style that I can create simple. That anybody can do it. You don't need brushes and all that. I mean, I'm using a brush now, but I could use my hand to do that if I choose to. I don't choose to. I think the fluid art is very fluid. You can use a brush, whatever you want. You can use paper towel. Just dip it in the paint and paint with it. You can do that. You can paint with anything. You don't have to have the perfect brush. Number 2, number 3. I was very frustrated trying to get the right brushes, the right easel, the right canvas. Yeah, if you want to paint, just get a piece of paper and paint. You know, do art, just do art. You have to wait for perfect conditions, like the Bible says. Observe the clouds. If you observe the clouds, you never reap. God's gonna say, okay, it's gonna rain. The crop needs the rain. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes. You just keep putting it off. Something else, something else. Just get some paper and start painting. I started painting in 2015, 2014, 2015. Around the same time, the Lord came and took me on a spiritual trip. I had no idea He was going to do that. He showed up while we were having intercession. My family just showed up, came and sat with us. I mean, we couldn't see him with our eyes, but we could feel his presence. We could feel him come and sit with us. It was very, very enjoyable feeling. Very pleasant. The Lord takes time to visit you. In that manner. I mean, He visits us by, through His Holy Spirit. He never leaves us, never forsakes us. But for Him to make His presence known like that, that's a very beautiful experience. And then He began showing me different things I did not expect. That was a good experience. It's very pleasant. And that's how it is, you know. This time, this time on earth, probably gonna have to go over this a few times because I'm gonna be using different colors. I'm gonna have to use the black eventually. Yeah. For now, I'm gonna use this. Okay. I forget. This tab is small. People on Instagram can see the whole painting. I'm moving them it around for them. The people on YouTube can. He began taking me on trips and showing me things, talking to me about all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. And then he would give me time to digest what he just spoke to me because it was a lot. You know, it was a lot to digest. Just took time. That's why it took 5 years. A 5-year journey, spiritual journey. Things he was speaking to me were way out there. And, I was like, what in the world is going on? What kind of thing is that? Do you mean such and such? And it's like, oh yeah, or I don't know, he would just explain it to me. Then he would give me time to digest what he spoke. And then he would come back and continue the story of us. It was some journey. I'll tell you. And I asked him, oh, do I have to tell anybody about this? Because it's some crazy stuff. He's like, no, just keep it to yourself. And then time went on, kept teaching me things. And then he finally said, okay, you can share it now. I'm like, what do you mean share it? With who? Who's going to believe such madness? Nobody's going to believe me. He's like, all right, just share it anyway, because this is the time that a prophet speak about. There's nothing hidden that shall not be revealed. So hidden things are being revealed. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what it is. Very, very interesting. I was happy learning, just being with the Lord, learning quietly, calmly. I was not too keen to share it. I still know, but I'm just doing what He asked me to do. This is a time, end times the prophet spoke about. So let's get the party started. So the party has begun. Everyone's invited. Absolutely everyone. Here we go. Okay. So my circles are looking a lot better now. Ta-da! All right. I'm doing the small ones now. I'm going to focus on them. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to go over it with a black around it once I've colored them in. I'll do the black on the outside. Oops. And then I'm going to put some glitter in while it's wet. Okay. The black glitter. All right. Okay, so I have for the planets, or the dimensions, actually, they're not planets. And I'm going to use some metallic. This metallic is by Ink Lab, and got it on Amazon. It comes in about 18 pack. Yeah. Put it on Instagram. Okay. Here it is. Ink Lab. It's the 18 pack. Metallic acrylic paints. Okay. And it's available on Amazon. Okay. I'm gonna break that. Okay, so some of the dimensions were very light color, and these metallics, they are very vibrant colors. Some of them are light enough to use. Some pinks. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mix them. Oh, I think I have white metallic. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting. So I'm gonna do This one here, was like yellow and purple. It had like dots or dashes. So it's like a yellow, purple, light yellow, purple. And mostly yellow. So I'm going to use glitter, but I'm going to use, I have a very light gold here. I'm going to mix this yellow gold with a white gold metallic lab. This is from Chroma Molten Metallic Acrylic Paint. There we go. It's been painted over, so I don't know if you can see it very well. Like Chroma Molten. And this gold here is from Inkcloud. I mean, this white. So I'm going to mix these two, or maybe these two, and see what they look like. And I'm going to start coloring this here. And some of the paint will go outside. So when I'm done, I'm going to fix it with some black. Let's see now. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. This is let me see. It says number 4 on it. It's by Swan. Jesus. It's a Swan brush. And I'm gonna mix this gold. Let's see if it's still pourable. I have very thick paints, so they don't really pour. I can use this. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Okay, I'm going to get something to air. It's my magnifying glass, so I can see better. Oh, very interesting. Okay. I need that. So I'm going to use that. All right. I have some palette knives somewhere.
Shut the cash.
Could you put his stuff in the fridge? Okay, so I'm going to use this glitter. Maybe this glitter on this glow. I'm going to start with that one. I'm going to show you what I'm doing. It's not working. To get some more of this gold. Okay. I haven't used this paint before. This one. Here we go. Alright, so I decided to put the paint directly on it. It's mostly the way I do things anyway, so yeah. Oh, can't see me on Instagram. Okay, and what I have done also is I put a piece of plastic on the table here to protect it. To protect it from getting a lot of paint on it. So this is metallic white and gold. Yellow gold. So I'm doing this here like this. Oh, there was other dimensions inside this dimension. And I could see it from the outside. Okay. I have a lot of paint on this. I'm trying to spread it around. Alright. So it's showing up. This is a translucent paint. Alright. So I'm going to leave that like that. It'll flow down the edges. And I'm just going to put some glitter on it for now. See how that comes out. This had different different colors on it. I think the colors represent the different dimensions that was on it. I'm not sure. But it was like, it looked spotted with purple and blue, a little bluish, yellowish colors on it. So I'm going to use glitter to represent what I saw. Not a lot of glitter, just a little. pink glitter somewhere. This is brighter pink. Okay, so this is a bluish purple glitter. It's purple glitter with a blue tint. I don't know if you can see this on YouTube. Let's see if it has a name on it. Amethyst. Okay, it's called amethyst. And the yellow one is called sunshine. And then this purple one, it's more like a fuchsia purple. It's called violet. Violet. Carmine. Come on. Violet, come on. Whatever that means. I don't know. All right, so let us begin. Okay, so I'm just gonna drizzle it on it. Can't even tell if it's is it coming out. Oh yeah, it is. It is coming out. I just can't tell. And it had a little pink in it also. Should put some light blue in it. It had a little blue. Yes. It had a little blue in it. Okay, so it wasn't quite like that. I think I got too much pink. Yeah, it's more like that. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright. For some reason that works. I'm gonna put a little more blue. Yeah. And I'm gonna use some light blue mix. I'm going to use this metallic blue. It's called Pearl Denim Blue. I'm going to mix this with the white on the palette. It's good to always have a piece of plastic under your painting because the paint can be very messy. And I'm just using a very large garden garbage bag. It's black. That's what I'm using. It does the work. That's what I needed to do. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put some white. So a touch of white. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna mix the white, metallic white, and the metallic blue until they create a light blue. Okay? And then I'm just gonna touch it. Touch it here and there. Touch, touch. Make it a lot lighter than that. It's like way too bright. Okay, let's see. Just pick it up. Mm. These are like different colors. It's very pretty. And I'll put some more purple on there. I'm gonna mix it up. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that looks something like that. And then there was some ones that were blue. So I'm gonna do this one blue since I have the blue out already. It was a light blue. They were all glowing and very pretty. So when I was like 20 years in being a Christian, I asked the Lord if there was anything else. I read the Bible over and over. I'm like, is there anything else? And he didn't say much. He didn't say anything, actually. And then he began taking me on these trips years later. I guess if you're patient, God does answer your prayer. You just have to be patient. Okay? You know, when we ask God for things we wanted yesterday. I wanted it yesterday. It's tomorrow, and you haven't given me what I asked for. Well, probably not ready for it. So just chill out. I mean, if it's something you need, it's a different story. You do have needs here on earth. Something which is not common in other dimensions. And everybody have needs, you know. Needs are something we created in the darkness, you know. You would think everybody have needs. Everybody does not have needs. I'm just happy just being. We think because we have needs, everyone else should have needs. That's not the way it is. Not at all. Okay, so I'm making some of the little ones blue. Blue. Some of them are blue, yellow, different colors. You got a different color. The blue out here. So if you've been a Christian a long time and you've done what you need to do, you read the Bible over and over, you work on yourself. A lot of people don't work on themselves. They want to work on everybody but themselves. Oh my gosh. Yeah, work on yourself. It's the whole purpose of being in 3D. Work on you. I want to work on everybody else. There's something wrong with everybody but them. And that's where the problem lies, right? All right, so I'm going to do a few of them blue. There's blue, yellow, then different colors. I'm going to do a light green. Yeah, there's a lot of different colors. All right, so I'm putting this blue bow. I'm going to do a different blue. So I have more than one type of blue here. I think I need to get some more white, metallic white, because I'm going to be using this one more. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to use a different brush. I have another little brush here. Okay, so I'm going to use this other brush here. It's a little, another little brush, because I have all these little things to do. And I'm going to use this time the metallic paint. It's called Pearl Sky Blue. All right? I'm going to mix it with the metallic white. Metallic white is called Pearl White. All right? I'm going to put a little more Pearl White on my palette and just a tinge of this blue. Just going to start with this much blue on the brush. I'm going to mix it in with a little of the white and make a light blue. It's a different type of blue. Okay, so I'm going to make this one here light blue. This light blue. And it's a very light blue. I need a better brush for this big one here. Let me get some more paint on the brush. Yeah, here we go. And it's a very light blue, which is perfectly what I needed. Is it gonna show up as blue? I need a little bit more blue. I have a lot of brushes. I've been painting since 2015. So, all right. So this has a little bit more color in it. Yeah. So it shows up. I mean, with a black background, it's probably gonna show up anywhere. But I just need it with a little bit more blue in it. Mm. Here's this dimension here. Yeah. That works. That one I'm gonna leave like that. Okay. That's it for that blue. Swiping the white off of it. Now I'm gonna do a purple and then a green. I should have opened this before. Yeah, there's a way to do it. I guess you got another way. All right. Put a little purple here. The purple is very bright. I'm gonna do, while I'm at it, I'm gonna do some blue, little blue ones here. I'm gonna do this other blue one here. And do a little blue. A little blue here. Here. Right? I'm gonna do some blue. Blue here. So it's just random. And now I'm going to do a purple one and a green one. And I'm gonna put some clear glitter on those. Just a little bit, sparingly. I'm not gonna put a thick amount of it. All right, here's the green. The green, two different greens. So I'm going to use this green here. Use the other one. It's a different type of green. You just got to feel for where it ends. You just pop it up. Yeah, it's purple here. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush for the green. And I'm going to mix the white and the green on the palette. Okay. And I'm just taking a little green, just this amount, on the brush to mix it. Not a lot. And I'm going to mix, this purple is very vibrant, so I'm just going to put a little purple to make a lavender. And then I'm going to do the green also. So this is the lavender. And like I said, I'm using pastel because they were bright globes, varying colors. Painting goes through different stages. And there's a stage where it looks like crap. Meaning, it may not be perfect. And you have to, fix it a little. Like I said, my paintings are not going to be perfect. It's not what I'm going for. Here. Okay. And some smaller ones. Just made a mess. And another mess. We got some on the other side down here. So yeah, I'm just doing this randomly. So you can do the same thing. And this is the lavender. And I just mix it with a metallic pearl white. All right. And then now I'm going to mix this green with the pearl white. I'm going to do this one here. Some of the lavender fell on there. That's fine. So if you've been a Christian a long time and you're bored, there's no problem being a bored Christian. what you do about it. Not to go on the weird side because you've done everything. Ask the Lord what else is there. There's infinite possibilities. Don't limit yourself to doing a lot of nonsense. Get yourself in trouble. Doing foolishness. You know? God is happy to take you on journeys. You know? He cares about you. Remember that. Remembering that helps a lot. But things go pretty bad, as they sometimes do. Oops. This one here. And another green one. All right. Okay. No, you're just seeing the painting here. The important thing is to see the painting, right? You've seen me already. I am painting. This is what this is about, painting. How did that happen? Did I tell you what green this is? This is pearl green. The other green I'm going to use after is called pearl yellow green. That's easy enough. And there's a third green called pearl forest green. Okay. I'm going to put a little yellow glitter on that one. And with this yellow glitter, you can hardly see it. It's there. I have to put a lot. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this green here. I need a different brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get some pink. Because I've just about used out a lot of the colors. Okay. I feel where the edges are. That helps a lot. I have to go get some more brushes. I'm running out of brushes here. I use all these different colors. And this pink is called Pearl Pink Purple. So it's like a fuchsia color. pretty vibrant. I'll paint this purple. I think I've painted that before. All the little ones are done. Put some pink here. And then do the purple already. A large purple one. Didn't do a large purple one. Oh yeah, I did. It's right there. For some reason that purple don't look purple. I don't think I did purple. I think I did a different color. I just thought it was purple. Okay, let's do the purple now. Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's not purple. I'm gonna have to go get some colors, some brushes. Mix these colors so I don't make a mess. Yeah, this is purple. Other one is not purple at all. Oh, yeah. I think it was a rust color, brownish rust. All right, so that's done. So I'm going to put a purple other one here, lavender. Get some more paint. Okay, once I am done with this, what I'm going to do is, okay, what I'm going to do is go over the black and make sure, go over the circles with the black on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to put a blue, light blue glitter. There's hardly anything left on the purple. You know what? Let me get this and spread it around a bit. Yeah, like I did the other one. It seems to work. Yeah. For some reason that works. All right. Maybe it didn't work Looks kind of grayish. Let's spread it around some more. And put the blue on top. All right. So I'm gonna mix it up a little. Well, it's gonna stick. I'm gonna use some. Let's see. Oh, clear whites. Clear. That's what I was looking for. Now I'm going to spread it with that. I'm just spreading it around on different globes. Okay, I just have two more to do. To use this, just a little white. I'm going to do this one here. I'm using the blending brush that is just at the tip. What I'm doing is I'm creating like something that looks like it's a different dimension. So I'm allowing the paint to gather in the middle as I paint. And that's fine. It does it on its own, this metallic paint. So I'm going to leave it like that. All right. Okay, and now I'm going to use a different green. I have one brush here, and I'm going to use for it. Okay. I'm going to mix this with the white, pearl white again. And I'm going to do the last, these two globes here. Maybe I'm not going to do both. I only have one yellow globe, so I'm going to do a yellow globe. I only did one. Yeah. So I'm going to do another yellow globe using a different. This is the one I used before. It's a different kind of gold. Yeah. Always good to have tissue around when you're painting, so you take care of any messes you make. I'm making a lot of messes. I have this plastic under, so If I didn't, I would be very concerned. Yep, very, very concerned. Okay, so I'm doing this last glove. I think I'm done with the others. And how is this running for some reason? All right, so that's it. So what I'm gonna do next is take the black, and do the circles. I'm gonna do that another day because these have to dry. If I try doing that now, it'll probably make a mess because the paint will mix and create a mess. All right, we need a little color here. It's not enough color. Yeah, yeah. Put some more color in this. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's it for today. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for watching my videos. Remember to subscribe, to like this video if you enjoyed it, like it, and subscribe and turn on the notification if you're on YouTube. And on Instagram, you can like this video and follow my Instagram. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye bye. Let me see how to turn these things off. Voila. And there.